What's going on, guys? Welcome back with Tech with Obed. In today's video, I just want to quickly gloss over this Verge article by Kim Leons in regards to the T-Mobile Sprint 3G shutdown. So, T-Mobile has now pushed back the date for the Sprint CDMA shutdown on March 31st, 2002. And T-Mobile said it would delay its planned 3G shutdown by 3 months to ensure that its partners have the time to help customers with the transition. And it had originally planned to phase out the network in January, but that date has now been pushed to March 31st, 2022. And the company said in a statement on the behalf, recently it's become increasingly clear that some of those partners haven't followed through on their responsibility to help their customers through this shift. The company sent a statement where we're just stepping up on their behalf. So obviously, T-Mobile is pretty much referencing Dish, saying that they haven't taken responsibility by providing their customers with new phones and stuff like that. But let's keep in mind there's a bunch of phone shortages, chip shortages, and various other things in the economy that's going on. So, of course, that can play a factor. And another factor is Dish and Boost Mobile just don't have the deep pockets for it at all. They just don't. So that's another huge factor. So the Dish also fired back on Monday. This article was today. So Dish fired back today saying that the company's executive VP of External and Legislative Affairs said in a statement, email to The Verge, that T-Mobile's announcement is a recognition that their premature shutdown of the CDMA network will harm customers who rely on this network for critical connectivity, including 911. And Bloom said that the additional time was not nearly sufficient to ensure that over 1 million Boost customers who are very low income projected to still need access to this network beyond March 31st. Supply chain and cell phone shortages and co-related interruptions have slowed down the upgrades, he added. So, yeah, guys. So another factor is, the huge factor is here, a lot of those Boost Mobile customers are very low income and they're not able to afford the new phones. They just can't purchase the new phones simply because they don't have a lot of money in their pockets. So, and Dish, I'm assuming, is not able to provide the new phones, for a multitude of reasons. They just don't have the pockets for it, and they don't have enough phones to be given to customers. So, Bloom said, given T-Mobile's new admission that continuing the operation of CDMA will have no material financial impact to its businesses and 5G build-out, we urge that the company to live up to its promises to regulators, Bloom said. So, in my opinion, that's not entirely true, because leaving up those towers T-Mobile does have to pay for those, the rent. They have to pay for the lease. They still have to pay for every month. They have to pay for maintenance. So if something happens, like say if the tower goes down, or let's say the generator goes down, or it needs work, T-Mobile has to pay for that. There's no longer Sprint, so Sprint is not paying for it no more. T-Mobile absorbs Sprint, so there's no longer a fourth carrier. So, the Department of Justice told Dish and T-Mobile that in a July letter that it had grave concerns about the shutdown of the Sprint legacy network, and it urged both sides to take appropriate action to reduce the impact of the customers who rely on the network. So Dish didn't really, the DOJ didn't really do anything at all. They just released a letter saying that, hey, you guys need to hash out the disagreements on both sides and ultimately come to a consensus, so you guys will be able to serve your customer base. So at this point, the DOJ is just telling Dish and T-Mobile, like, do what you got to do, but just make sure you're able to serve your base. So I understand what T-Mobile is doing here, and by the way, behind the scenes, T-Mobile is actually taking down CDMA sites, and they're just leaving a couple of them up due to the fact that Dish wants some to keep the network on a little bit longer. So T-Mobile behind the scenes is trying to decommission some of these old CDMA legacy sites, so they don't have to be paying the lease month to month, because that's costing them thousands just to leave up the tower, and not a lot of people using them. So T-Mobile is very mindful of that, and they're acting very quickly and taking these sites down one by one. They're just going to leave a couple up for the time being. It's probably going to be a tower probably miles away. They don't even care about the Boost customer at all, or even Dish. So they're just doing what they're trying to do just to keep the money piling up, just for keeping the site on for months on. So hopefully the two sides get what they want. There is a lawsuit in California with the commission, so to speak. So don't know how that's going. We're going to see how this ends up in court. But this is going to get pretty fascinating how this all winds up. But guys, the day has been pushed back to March 31st, 2002. And this is kind of a great opportunity because the holiday season is coming up. So Dish and Boost Mobile, they can probably figure out a plan, like probably just to give discounts on phones, discounts on plans, so to speak, to kind of, assist with the Boost customer, because a lot of those customers, they're very low income but not able to afford those high end flagship phones. They're just phones are nearly inching like 2,000, nearly like it's getting like the phones are getting really expensive now. It's getting to the point where even the leases are getting longer. So it's just a lot for the Boost customer to kind of pay for. So I appreciate you guys for watching, man. Keep it locked here. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. T-Mobile delays the shutdown of the 3G network for Sprint. So comment down below what you guys think, and make sure you guys hit that bell notification on the way out, and subscribe. I'm going to have a YouTube channel up soon, guys. Not a YouTube channel, but a social media account up soon for this channel. Just trying to figure out how I'm trying to upload videos there, because YouTube kind of does drop the ball on notifications for some reason. I don't know what's wrong with the algorithm, but I don't know. It's just shaky. It's out of touch. But keep it locked here, guys. Other than that, I'm going to see you guys in the next one.